The All Blacks have just announced their lineup for their upcoming match up against the Italians. It will be their last match of 2024, so of course want to end on a high. And Scott Robertson making a few changes here, including a couple send-offs that we will see for this matchup. But jumping straight into it, in the front row, we see a return. Number 1, Ethan de Groot. Now, he has had a disciplinary issue that no one knew the extent of, but now he's come back for this game up against the Italians, and he will be partnered in the front row with Cody Taylor at number 2 and Tyrell Lomax as the number 3. So Lomax has had an extremely busy November international period. Cody Taylor, he did suffer that HIA, so away for a couple weeks, but back last week up against the French. And then Ethan de Groot, he will be as fresh as he can be, seeing as he hasn't had any minutes throughout November thus far. But looking through at the locking combo, it will be number 4, Scott Barrett, the captain, and number 5, Patrick Tuipulotu. So going with the 2 more experienced heads, with Vai making his way off the bench. Now Tuipulotu, he's had some great moments when making his way off the bench and has really added that experience for the All Blacks in that department. Also had a brilliant starting game up against the Japanese, so he should be able to pick up from where he left off there, partnering with Barrett and that locking duo. In the loose forward trio, number 6, they have stuck with Wallace Satiti. Number 7, Sam Cane. Now, this is going to be his last game for the All Blacks. He did suffer a head knock a couple weeks ago up against the Irish, but he has recovered. There were questions of whether or not he'd even be able to play in this game, but if it's anything like the rest of his international career, of course he was going to find a way to be able to put on that black jersey just one last time. It's going to be a big send-off for Sam Cane. Number 8, Artie Savia. Now, they did try him at 7 very briefly in the last game up against the French, but with that injury of Samapeni Finau, it meant that Artie Savia's days of playing 7 may not be too far in the future. But of course, the future is bright in that 7 jersey. They have got Peter Lakai, they've got Duplessis Karefi, few younger guys also trying to make their way in, and 2025 will be when they do get the chance. But in that back line, number 9, Cam Roigard, and number 10, Beauden Barrett. So the same combination as they had up against the French. Now, earlier on in the week, Scott Robertson said he was going to be putting out his best possible side here. So he sees that combo of Roigard and Beauden Barrett as the best possible duo. And of course, the news coming out during the week that Harry Plummer signing a deal in France. So Beauden Barrett might be that fly half option for a little while more. So they have to gel. Those two both have pure speed, have got great vision, so hopefully does work well here. In the midfield, it will be number 12, Anton Leonard-Brown, with number 13, Enrico Ioane. So Geordie Barrett not going to be playing in this game. Did suffer an injury last week. Some felt like it wasn't going to be severe enough to leave him out of this match, but even if he was 100%, I feel like it's a bit of a risk. He's had a busy season. He's had injuries before. The last thing they want to do is re-aggravate that right at the end of the year. In the back 3, number 11, it is Caleb Clark. Number 14, Mark Talia, returns for the All Blacks after his hand injury up against Ireland. And then number 15, to close out the starting lineup, it is Will Jordan. Moving on to the reserves, number 16, Asafo Moore, number 17, Tamaiti Williams, and number 18, Fletcher Null, another man that we haven't seen a huge amount of throughout the November internationals, but he partners with his Crusaders teammate, Tamaiti Williams, off of the bench. Number 19, Tupovai, with number 20 being Peter Lakai, made his way onto the field early up against the French and played 78 minutes of impressive rugby. Yes, there was an error or two through there, but he also managed to score the try and looked like a real threat for the All Blacks. In the back replacements, this is where they've got quite a bit of experience here. Number 21, TJ Perenara. It is not just Sam Cane's last match, it will also be TJ's. Number 22, David Havili, as the centre cover, as well as fullback. He can play in that jersey as well. And then number 23, close out this All Blacks lineup, it is Damien McKenzie. But this match, it is going to be taking place at 9:10 a.m. New Zealand time on Sunday morning up against Italy. Side that is up and coming, and they will certainly want to be a bit more of a challenge for the All Blacks than what they were in that 2023 Rugby World Cup. A massive winning margin for the ABs. This game, maybe it will be different, and maybe we get a close game to close out New Zealand's season. But nonetheless, do let me know what you think of this lineup in the comments down below. We will be doing the live commentary for the match when it has taken place. So also be sure to check that out. But thank you all very much for tuning in. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you all for the next one.